Better? Thank you. Better, better, better. 1, 2. Thank you. So sorry for the lack of the audio. Thank you for being here. As I said before, and I preface with, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just turning you on to the plays that I see happening in the market, and maybe some of this may be of some help to you. Looking here at Bitcoin, and over the weekend I was watching like crazy. We're at 43.4 right now, and I'm thinking that we're going to breach 45. And once we hit 45, I'm thinking that we're going to like fly up. Not exactly sure, but I can tell you this, that it's hard to gauge what's happening because we've never been in times like this before. Post pandemic, we're just learning a lot, going through a lot. But I can tell you one thing, this money don't sleep. Money don't sleep. So I'm just curious. Is there anyone out there in the audience that's invested in crypto or invested, period? Do you invest your income? Do you dollar cost average? How do you manage your personal wealth? Or are you one of those who have been trained to take all of your money and give it away? Either way, I wouldn't say it's your fault, but you can learn from it. You can learn to be more prudent with your money and stop treating your money as if it's a drug to satisfy your emotional problems. So, handle your business. We're at 43.7 with great volume. I don't see any. I don't know if you can see this or not. This is like a. Wait a minute, here we go. This is kind of like a graph that gives you an idea. Transform. Let's fit this screen. It gives you an idea of where the Bitcoin is being bought. Around the world. And that's the thing about currency. You have to pay attention to a worldview. I mean, you may not be able to see some of these little updated little things that's coming from the bottom down here. But what it's telling you is that we are. And that's the thing about. Okay, I was just checking my audio. You probably can't see these, but the majority of crypto Bitcoin now is coming out of being bought that I'm seeing USD and Euro and Canadian money. A little bit of CHF over here. But people are buying, and as you can see the graph going, like people are, this is what's happening. So when you're trading or doing anything like this, you need to have an expanded view. And we have 43,588. And if you have money in crypto right now, especially in Bitcoin, and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, this is your time. Congratulations for those who have dollar cost averaged. Me, myself, I got into crypto heavy back when, actually, I got into first crypto first when I was secret shopping. And I got I got paid in crypto, Bitcoin. And ever since then, it's just been one thing after the other. Shiba Inu, caught up to Shiba Inu, made some crazy gains on Shiba Inu. We're about to hit 43,500, which I may be looking at. Let me look over here at my trading view. Let me take this down here. Yeah, we have 43.5 already on trading view, 43.515. And it's just going up. And as you can see the volume down here, the volume is just, woo. Look at that volume. The buying compared to the selling. The buying compared. We've got buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, buy, sell, buy, sell, sell, buy, sell, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. You know, it's just a beautiful thing to see, especially for people who have waited and waited and waited. So enjoy your profits and don't be afraid. Now, if someone asks me where would I take profit, and that's specifically up to you, and you're an individual risk tolerance. And that's one of the reasons that before doing this, we should study technical analysis and somewhat to kind of guide us. None of this is specifically static, but it can help you. And me, myself, I've been waiting on this day in crypto for the longest. And, you know, crypto is the only thing. I saw one guy, he invested $3 and with leverage, he was able to make like $3,000 or $30,000 with leverage he was able to make. So there's really no excuse about it. You just got to educate yourself and, you know, make your money. Learn. You learn how to do all kind of other things, legal and illegal. Learn how to trade. People say, well, I don't trust it. If you can walk across the street and trust the traffic, you can trust this. That's a promise there. If you can walk across the street and trust traffic, you can trust this. Let me move my handsome face up here. I'll move this over here. If you can trust traffic, you can trust this. So how do you learn to trade? Come to YouTube. Subscribe to some guru channels. Learn candlestick patterns. That's what you're looking at on the screen now. You're looking at candlestick patterns. And I use them to guide me in and out of positions. And that will help you also. Help you guide. Ethereum, it's going up. It's up 1% today. Dogecoin is up 2%. Shiba Inu is up almost 2.5%. Bitcoin is up 4% already. Bitcoin don't wait on nobody. It get up and just start working. You know? That's just what Bitcoin do. It doesn't wait. Money don't wait. Debt don't wait. See, one thing about Monopoly, the game, is that it teaches you. If you don't have something to collect money off of, you're going to eventually get lost. And paychecks are not wealth. Money sitting in the bank is not wealth. Gold sitting somewhere is not wealth. What wealth is when you have a constant flow continually coming in. Keep your money circulating like electricity. I want to play some music, but I don't know what to how to choose music on YouTube for this. So we're just gonna let this go. I mean, I have my own music. I guess I could play that. Some music for you while we're watching the charts. Let's see how we do this. I could play off my SoundCloud, but then I have stuff on SoundCloud that's registered with TuneCore. I mean, with Spotify, and it might cause a clash and make my stream, get. Maybe I could play something off my YouTube page. I don't know if YouTube would get me for playing my own stuff off of YouTube. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. So I guess what? We're just going to hum. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just playing. 43,464. Webull's reporting 43,381. Coin market cap. Let's see how we're looking here. Who's in the leaderboard? Who's in the lead? We got Bitcoin at front, of course, with 43,000. It's saying it's up 13% on the 7-day. Okay, 13% on the 7-day on coin market cap. Ethereum, we're up 9.11% on the 7-day percentage. We got BNB holding tight on 4th place. USDT holding tight on 3rd place, which all we know that is what that's used for. We got XRP going up. We have 1.3% on XRP on the 7-day. Solana, we have 5.06 on the 7-day. USDC, crypto USDC is at number 7. ADA is number 8. Dogecoin moving up, 13% on the 7-day. Watch them; they may end up flipping ADA or USD. We got Link. Shiba Inu down here is number 16, about to drop a 0, up 11.88%. So the market is going, the market is moving, the market is moving. Are you a part of this positive move forward? Or are you still sitting back saying how this isn't no good? Okay, let me ask you a question. If you spend money on cigarettes, you spend money on alcohol, spend money on marijuana, do you investigate them when you spend your money on those things? When you go to the liquor store and buy your liquor, do you send them through this great scrutiny? And that's amazing how we are all wired. How we'll spend so much time trying to investigate something that's good for us, but something that's not good for us, we'll just take it and just run with it. Not saying that weed ain't good for you, but shout out to marijuana. I'm just saying this. I love, marijuana is a blessing. Cannabis is a blessing. But what I'm saying is, why are you not taking a risk? That's what I want to ask. That's the question. Why aren't you taking a risk? Why aren't you taking a risk? Why aren't you taking risks when it comes to something that can help your future? Instead of always taking a risk on something that really can't do shit for you. So, you have to think about those things. What's important to you? You gotta get bossy. What I mean by bossy is I'm not talking about being rude to people. I'm talking about taking control of your life and your future and being a change. I wouldn't necessarily say taking control. Just allow the universe to show you. Get your mindset to the mindset of someone that's a winner and not a loser. Before you can, no amount of money is going to change your financial status. The only thing that changes your financial status is your mind. Because if you're a poor person with no money, you could be a poor person with $1 million, because guess what? You're going to remain poor because you're not going to do anything with it. You don't know. You're not used to growing money. You don't understand that money can get pregnant. And that's one thing that we're not taught as children. We're just taught to take money and buy stuff. We're not taught that money can get pregnant. Money can get pregnant. I don't know if you know this or not. Money has this amazing way of turning itself into more of itself. And money is obedient, and it does what you ask it to do. Now, the result is up to you if you ask it to do it at the right time. Don't blame the money. Blame you. Like they say, you don't make your money when you sell the house. You make the money when you buy the house. Y'all know what I'm saying? You don't try to buy the house and then go and get someone. Like they say, you don't make your money. Okay, I was just checking audio. And be like, well, I want to make a good deal on this. Well, you should, the good deal that you made on it should have been made when you bought it. I mean, you buy a house at the top of the market and you try to sell it and you can't get from under it. It's just like buying a stock. You don't buy stocks in the green, you buy them in the red. You don't buy instruments in the green, you buy them in the red so they can have some potential to rise for you. You know? If you want to come out the water and you can't swim, you better get hold of something that's rising up out of the water. Not something that's sinking down into the water. Or something that's above the top of the water that you can't get to. You need to. Take a risk on you. Now, this is my music channel. But I just came on with crypto today because I just wanted to just show you what's happening in the market. And I like to give people a chance to make their own decisions. You know? I don't want to convince you to buy or sell anything. I just want you to take a look and kind of gauge, are you growing any money? Because if you don't have any assets, you don't have nowhere for your ass to sit. I got a bump over my eyebrow. I think it's a hair bump. I've never gotten one there before. But for real, you got to have assets. And you can't have more liabilities than you have assets. Because if you do, then you're going to end up one-sided. And you're going to end up trying to find another way to ease that capital call on your life. Money is no joke. It's what you need to live here. You got to pay for it. Get used to it. Just get your mindset used to, I'm going to a different level. You know? Do you want to get to another level? You can think yourself into a wealthy lifestyle. But I can guarantee you on the way there, your mind is going to change about money and what you do with money. So I'm going to sit back and let this chart run. I'll be back with you a little later. So y'all just hang in there. Let's just take a look and see how everything's going.